Can you believe it's the middle of June? Again, mind blowing. I know, right? Joy is just like, what? How can that be? And I looked at the calendar this morning. 5 days till summer, the official start of summer. 5 days. That's all. Which means it's going to be on what? Today is Wednesday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On Monday, it'll officially be summer.
Yeah.
Not that it's not already kind of summer-like, right? It's not like a hard stop. So then, are you guys on summer? Are you on summer vacation? Is school out?
Yes. Yes, it is for us.
Yeah.
Wow, so fun. I can remember as a little kid, school went like right up till June the 30th.
Oh,
And you would
wow.
just be sitting there going, looking at the window, going, come on, look, it's so nice out. Why are we in the classroom? And it would, schools didn't have air conditioning. Oh my God, don't get me started.
Yeah.
But yes, there's only 5 days till summer and National Fudge Day.
Wow.
Woo!
Now we need fudge.
Can we substitute donuts for fudge?
Sure,
Okay.
they're all made up holidays. So
No,
you
I
can...
don't think that's allowed.
Maybe the kids will have a fudge donut.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's all the holidays are made up.
Dunkin' Donuts gives you your free donut, so you could, have your free donut at Dunkin' Donuts if you've been vaccinated.
Really?
Oh, there you go.
Wow. Now it's also Wish Fulfillment Day. So if you wished that it was Donut Day instead of Fudge Day, your wish is fulfilled. Right?
Yeah.
We can solve all problems. We can solve all problems. So what do you want to do today? Any requests?
iPad on horse.
What?
iPad on horse?
Oh, I don't think I know. What's that?
Don't remember that one?
I'm gonna have to go. Someone show me the hands.
Can you see me? It's kind of like that.
I feel like I'm like,
Remember that?
No, I don't. That was Yvonne's specialty, and I never could quite get it
All right.
I know. I'll have to go back into the archives to look that one up. Colin, I think, is really working to see to come up with stuff like, come on, Heather, do you know this one? That's okay. It's all good. I can always go back in the archives. I've got so much stuff, right? It's like way back. I've been working on my memory. So anything besides not high pad on horse?
Chain fist?
Chain fist. Yeah. Now, I went back one day and looked at DDR's version. Mine has slightly different, but
Everybody's is different.
I know. And that's why it's so fabulous.
Yeah.
Chain
Make
fist.
it your own.
Make it your own. That's all we're going to do. All right. Is this working? Nope. Still not working. Okay. Well, we're going to flow. So you're going to have to mute yourselves on the Zoom room because I can't do anything over there. It's just going to keep going. And I'll find us a nice Facebook-friendly playlist to play. All right. The good thing is that StreamYard records it for me, so we're all good. I think it was Roseanne who asked me. This is what I use to play my music. That's all. If my speaker works. Apparently, it's Electronic Problem Day. One moment. There we go. That's better. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness I practiced going with the flow. Bring your feet on the floor or sit. It's all good. Let's breathe in. Stretch out the arms. Oh yeah. Float it down. So if you've been here before, you know what the rules are. Just breathe. Breathe in. Maybe lift that chi up a little bit. And then maybe just let your fingers drag down through it. And there's the other rule, because there's only two. Don't cause yourself extra pain. Breathe in. Gather it in the front. Big hugs. Melt it down. Yes. Breathe in. Scoop in all this goodness, wrap your arms around, and then soften as you melt it down. Let's do one more. Breathe in. Gather in all that goodness, scoop it up, and melt. And if you're ready, take one foot a little wider. So you feel stable. Float up. Melt it down. We're just painting the wall. Breathe in. Breathe out. So maybe you can even feel your fingers dragging through the cheek. Breathe in. Melt it down like those super humid days where the air is so thick. Summer's coming. Tie the big tree. Open wide. This hand's gonna drop. Float across. Grab a little ball of cheek. A little two-hand push. Slide. Turn a little bit. Hands flat. A pull. And a push. Grab that little ball of chi. Slide. I like to see if I can feel it. I pull. Sometimes I can't. It's all good. A push. Slide it across. Turn. Hands flatten. Pull. And a push. Drift it across. Slide. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Now this time, this front hand is going to roll on back. Grab onto the moon. Toss me a little frisbee out here. Parting the wild mane. Breathe in. Breathe out. We got to do a little bit of bamboo, not just chain fist, right? Although chain fist you could spend the whole day doing. Toss one more frisbee. The bottom hand comes up and meets its front. A regular pull. A regular push. Let's do our pyramid today. Step back a little bit in that back foot. Stretch up long and tall. Zip up the front. Stretch up. Spine stretches and then reach forward and fold. Now if your arms forward don't work for you, you don't have to do that. Bend your front knee, ground through your back heel and roll that energy up. Tuck your bum under, lift. Bend the front knee, warrior one. Stretch and lengthen and maybe even reach backwards a little bit. And then keep tall and reach forward as you fold into pyramid. Maybe your arms will swing. Bend your front knee, push into your back heel. Lift it up, breathe in. Sink right there. Now pause. Do a little bump tap, just gentle, and then lift your back heel up. Square your hips a little bit, drop your shoulders. If it's too much, bring your hands down. But tuck your bum and bend your back knee towards the floor. And then breathe in, tuck more and straighten both legs. And then bend your back knee down, tuck your bum, maybe your arms float down. Doesn't have to go that far. And then lift up. Let's do one more. Tuck your bum some more. Sink your back knee down. No unhappy knees, right? Float it up. Back heel comes down. Hands float down. Give me a regular pull. And a regular push. Take both hands. Slide them across. That's our anti-sitting posture. Hands flattened. A pull. Trying to stretch out the front of that hip. And a push. Take your back foot back a little bit. Stretch up super tall. Lengthen it all up. I already feel like you're just opening up. And then straighten that spine, lengthen the legs, and fold. Bend that front knee. Push into your back heel. Roll up. Bend into that front knee to find your nice warrior one. So you're just already starting to stretch here, yeah? Stretch up tall. Lengthen, lengthen, fold. You do you. Arm swing. Bend that front knee. Press into the back heel. Roll it up. Let your shoulders slide down. Maybe give a little reach up and back just to find Some nice front body opening, and then lift up your back heels, square your hips a little bit, arms up or down, it's all up to you. But start to tuck your bum and send your back knee down. Maybe your arms float down. And then tuck more and lift. Make sure you're on train tracks, not a balance beam, that'll help. Tuck, lower. How low can you go and still be happy? Squeeze left. One more time, tuck, tuck, tuck. Roll it down. Arms float up. Your back heel can come down and sink. A regular pull. A regular push. This hand's gonna roll back. Grab onto the moon. Let's heart that wild mane. Toss. Breathe and float. Drift it out. So nice. One more time like that. And then you're gonna scoop. So this hand's gonna scoop under. Give me a big scoop of cheese. Swirl it around. Turn all the way around. Step in, step out, toss me a frisbee. So let's see if we can throw a little chain fist. Breathe in. Maybe I'll throw bamboo into it. Let's see what happens. Toss. Okay, here comes an air guitar. Breathe in. So as you toss, this hand's gonna strum your air guitar. It's gonna come over the top. You're gonna sit into the middle with the double block. Sink. Both hands come to your waist. Turn. Front palm strike. Back palm strike. Back palm. What? Oh my God, look you guys, I can't remember. Hug the big tree. Sink. We're gonna try that again. Split up, hug the big tree. Oh my God. Isn't Mars in retrograde? Hug the big tree. Open. Step in. Grab onto the moon. Try that again. Toss a frisbee. My body will remember. Breathe in. Okay. Strum the guitar. Here it goes. Over the top. Sit into the center with a double block. There we go. Two hands come to the waist. Front palm strike. This is a front palm. That's what happened. Back palm strike. Back palm comes over the top. This hand feeds through and makes a hook. There we go. Float up. Thank goodness. Float down. Drift up. Drift down. Now drift open and give me one single whip. Lift up and open, a little high five. Yes. And then let's do the snake. Over the top. Down and through. Slide. Doesn't matter how low you go. You just keep your knees squeezing in line with your toes and a smile on your face. Over the top. Now when you come through, bring this elbow to this knee. Swing that heel back. Let the hook go. Swing that arm forward to a side angle. Peek at your knee. Make sure it's over your ankle. Slide it back. And clench your toes. Sweet. Open, sink just a little. Feel a nice stretch. This hand will come back and make your hook. This hand will scoop up for one more snake. Down and through. The hook becomes a fist. Turn. Punch. Another punch. Grab onto something with a little half a step in. A half a step out and a double block. Oh, whew, thank goodness. Over the top. Thought I was losing my mind. Grab onto the moon. Step out. Toss your frisbee. Breathe in. The thing is, my brain doesn't actually remember the moves. My body just does them for me. Breathe in. Ready for your air guitar. Toss that frisbee, and this hand's going to come over the top. Sit into the center with a double block. Turn. Both hands come in. Front palm strike. Back palm strike. Back palm comes over the top. Feed this hand through and make a hook, and then just sink. Slow-mo Michael Jordan. Basketball dribble. Sink. And float. Then we're going to up and open to one single whip. Little high five. And then over the top, the snake comes down and through. Slide. Happy knees. Smiling faces. Over the top. Down and through. The next one, we'll just toss in a little bit of bamboo. Over the top. This elbow comes to this knee. These toes point that way. That heel swings back. Sink it down and sweep that arm up. And open. Slide it back. Peek at your knee. Make sure it's over your ankle. Do that again. Sweep. Slide your shoulder down and sink just a little. Just a teeny, teeny bit. That's all. And then that hand comes on back. Make a hook. Scoop it up. Down and through. That hook is going to become a fist. So turn, bring it to the waist. A punch. Another punch. Grab onto something. A little half a step in. Half a step out with a double block. Phew. Hang the big tree. Thank goodness. Relax those shoulders. Melt. Angel wings up to the side. Baby bird wings. Float up. Elbows drag down so your neck gets longer. You get so tall you can reach those stars. Down through the center. Open the door. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. And you know, I feel like we should always throw in a deer. So let's just do a little side to side. A little chi hula. Got to keep all those vertebrae moving. If they get stuck, it's just not so good. Pop out your antlers. Stretch out your fingers. Step out. Lunge into it. Swing that top pinky around. Maybe it points back. Maybe. As you breathe in, lift on up. Float back. Take your time. Side to side. So I like to imagine that I'm not actually moving my arms. They're just kind of floating up by themselves. So they're so light, they just drift. Chi rock star, pop out your antlers, step out. Lunge into it. The back heel is down and the top pinky just swings around to point behind. Maybe you can see your back foot. And then breathe and lift. Do you suppose we have time for more? I think so. Time, it's all relative. Let's just do it again anyway. Float. Second time is always so much better. Over here. Here comes your antlers. Stretch out your fingers too. Step out, lunge into it, and then turn, 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 turn. Make sure you're still breathing. As you breathe in, lift it on up. Drift it on back. Float side to side. No particular hurry. We're on vacation, some of us. I like to have vacations without agendas. Pop out your antlers. Just going somewhere. Lunge into it. And turn. Reach. Maybe that arm can go a little further. Maybe. Breathe in. Float it up. Drift it back. Feet side by each. Float up. Hug the big tree. Bring in as much goodness as you can. Melt it down. Here comes our Buddha belly. Float up. Wrap your arms around. Scoop up. Wrap up as much of that goodness as you can. Lift it up. Give it a little heart kiss. Shoulders drop. Feel how long your neck is when you do that. Lift. Press down. Make your tight little package of chi love. A little diamond shape with your hands. Float up. And then send your Care Bear stare out into the world. Press. Make your arms longer. Make your legs longer. Make your spine longer so you can get this straight arrow shooting out into the world. But it's an arrow. It's Cupid's arrow, friends. Send, 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 send. Woo. And then let it go. So good. Float up. Hug the big tree. Melt it down. Cross the wrists at the bottom. It is a quick, slow flow. Lift. I'm always shocked how fast it goes by. Another big one. Cross. Left. Big open space. Next one, just shoulder high. Drift up. Float apart. Let it all go. One foot steps in. A little bow for my friends. Ta-ta-da! We're halfway through June and still flowing. You can't stop the flow, apparently. How's everybody feeling?
Good,
Awesome,
thank you.
thanks, Heather. We gotta hit the road, so this was a great way start today.
Okay, be safe, be safe.
Yes.
Road trip. I love the road trip. Oh, now I want to go on a road trip. How are you all feeling? Are you all right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Do we
Thank
actually do
you.
a flow?
What's that?
We actually do a flow.
I know, it's so fast. It's so fast. It's funny because when I teach the full length ones, even when I get to the full length ones sometime, when I get to the end, I'm like, wait. Like Paul will say, sometimes you're like, wow, that went so fast. It's like, but these ones go even faster. Oh well, time is time. It's a good like way to get moving in the morning, right?
Yes.
But yeah, I'm gonna see after this I go and I work out. So I don't actually stop. I keep going. I do more stuff. This is my warm up.
Yeah, there you go.
Exactly. It's also Fresh Veggie Day. So you should have your vegetables maybe before you have your fudge. Maybe.
Maybe.
Well, it's nice because now the farmers markets are open, so you can get like nice fresh vegetables, right? Stuff is growing, the plants are happy. Gary,
And somebody always shows up with fudge. Right.
who doesn't love Gary? So Gary is over on the live stream, and he's down in South Australia, and I'm pretty sure that he's a fan of fudge too.
Okay. Well, then he's normal.
Yes, yes. Who doesn't love fudge? So, my friends, wow, time sure flies when you're having fun. So, I want you all to take really good care of yourselves. All of yous, everywhere, everywhere. And we have 3 things. You know what they are. Do something today that makes you happy. Right? Number 2. Hugs for my friends. You know, pretty soon they'll be in real life again. And number 3, as we've been learning for the last 18-ish months, and today when my mouse stopped working, what do? I just keep going with the flow. Forget chain fist in the middle? No big deal. Start over. My friends, have a beautiful day, okay?
You too.
Take care of yourselves, and I'll look for you next week.
See you next week. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, my friends.
great.
Thank you.
Take care.
Take care.
Thanks,